He thought the worst thing he could do to me was break my heart. He was wrong. The night I found out, I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I didn't throw things or confront anyone. Frozen, staring at the phone in my hand. Like it had just rewritten my entire life in a single message. It was a picture. It's a stupid, careless, devastating picture. My husband. In our bed. With my best friend, the same best friend who had been sitting across from me just hours earlier. Laughing, sipping wine, telling me how lucky I was to have such a perfect marriage. The same man who kissed me goodbye every morning, who told me he loved me before falling asleep. And in that moment, something inside me didn't break. It changed, because I realized something terrifying. They didn't think I'd ever find out. And even if I did, they didn't think I'd do anything about it. That was their first mistake. I didn't confront them that night. I didn't even text back. Instead, I started planning. The next morning, I woke up like nothing had happened. I made breakfast. I smiled. I kissed him goodbye. I texted her like we always did, memes jokes. Little I love yous that suddenly felt like poison. But behind every smile, every word, I was watching, listening, collecting. I needed to know how deep this went. And oh, it went deep. It wasn't just a one-time mistake. It wasn't a moment of weakness. It had been going on for months. Late-night work calls, weekend girls trips, every gap in our lives that I had trusted them to fill with honesty. They had filled with lies, and the worst part, they weren't even careful. They were comfortable, confident, arrogant, because in their minds, I was predictable, too loyal, too forgiving, too blind. They thought I'd cry, beg, maybe leave quietly. They had no idea who they were dealing with anymore, so I built my plan slowly. First, I secured everything. I made copies of our financial records, moved money into an account he didn't know existed, spoke to a lawyer quietly, carefully making sure I understood exactly what I was entitled to. Then, started documenting every message, every call log, every hotel receipt he forgot to hide. Every flirty text she accidentally left open when she handed me her phone. I wasn't just collecting evidence, I was building a story that would end them. Weeks passed, then months, and I played my role perfectly. The loving wife, the trusting best friend, the clueless woman they thought I'd always be. But inside, I was becoming someone else, someone colder, smarter, patient. And then the opportunity came, my birthday. Every year we celebrated it big. Friends, family, laughter, pictures, speeches. It was the one night where everyone we knew would be in the same room, including them, especially them. So I planned something special. I told my husband I wanted to do a video montage, memories, moments, our journey together. He loved the idea. Of course he did. He had no idea what I was really putting together. I asked my best friend to help me organize it. She said yes without hesitation. That was almost funny, because the video I created wasn't what they thought. The night of the party, everything looked perfect. The decorations, the music, the smiles. He held my hand like he always did. She hugged me like she always had. And for a moment, just one moment, I wondered if I should stop, if I should walk away quietly and leave this behind. But then I looked at them, at the way they avoided each other just a little too carefully, at the way they thought they were getting away with it. And I remembered the picture, the one that started all of this. So when it was time for the video, stood up, smiled, and thanked everyone for coming. I said I wanted to share something special, something that showed how much love and trust meant to me. The lights dimmed, the screen lit up. At first, it was exactly what they expected. Photos of our relationship. Laughing moments, trips, kisses, memories. People smiled. Some even teared up. Then it shifted. The music changed. The screen went black for a second, and then message thread appeared. His name at the top. Her name right below it. The room went silent at first. People didn't understand what they were looking at. Then the messages started scrolling. Flirty texts, explicit jokes. Plans to meet up. You could feel the confusion turn into shock. And then, the picture appeared, the one I had found. Clear, undeniable, brutal. Someone gasped, someone else whispered, "Oh my God." I didn't look at the screen. I looked at them. My husband had gone completely pale. My best friend looked like she might collapse. And I just stood there, calm, still in control. The video didn't stop. More evidence, more receipts. More lies unraveling in front of everyone they had ever tried to impress. Their families, their friends, their coworkers. Everyone by the time it ended. There was nothing left to hide. No excuses left to make. The silence in that room was deafening. He tried to speak first, babe. I held up my hand and for the first time that night, spoke. Not loudly, not angrily, just clearly. I know. Everything, that was it. No screaming, no chaos, just truth. Raw and unavoidable. She started crying. He started stuttering. People started backing away from them like the truth itself was contagious. And me. I felt something I hadn't felt in months. Peace. Because this wasn't about revenge anymore. It was about control. They had stolen my trust, my time, my love. But they didn't get to control how the story ended. I did. I walked out of that party without looking back. Left them there. In the mess they created, but it didn't end there. Because the next day, reality hit them harder than anything I had done in that room. My husband came home to an empty house. My things were gone. The accounts were separated. The papers were ready. Divorce. Clean. Precise. Unavoidable. And her. She lost more than just a friend. Word spreads fast when betrayal is that public. Her reputation destroyed. Her relationships broken. Her life not so perfect anymore. They thought they had won something behind my back, but all they really did was lose everything in front of the world and me. I didn't just move on. I leveled up, new city, new life, new people who actually knew the value of loyalty. Because here's the truth, no. One talks about revenge isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, calculated, inevitable. And when it hits, doesn't just hurt, it changes everything. So if you've ever been betrayed, lied to, humiliated by people you trusted, remember this. You don't have to react immediately. You don't have to break down in front of them. Sometimes the strongest move is to wait, to watch, to plan, and then to end the story on your terms. Because karma, it doesn't need help. But when you guide it just a little, becomes unforgettable.